Welcome. In this video I'm taking a look at this Vnina rechargeable LED headlamp. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not reviewing this video before I post it, and they're not compensating me for it. If you're interested in this, I'll put a link to this in the description. If you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here we have a user manual. Here's the headlamp. We have micro USB there. We have elastic headband. I like that. It tilts. And I also like the headband goes through the back here. So I have some lights that have foam here, and it's pretty comfortable. Like the first couple times you use it, and then that foam breaks down and it gets nasty and you can't clean it. I like having the elastic there because the elastic is plenty comfortable and you could take this off and clean it. So I like that design. It's much more durable. So on the bottom here we have the micro USB port for charging. So we can swing that out of the way. Let's look at the features here. So here's a diagram of the buttons. We have the smart sensor button, the white LED light button, the smart sensor, the super bright LED, and the smart sensor. So we have two smart sensors here. So let's try it with just the regular LED. So this is 100% brightness, this is 50% brightness, 20% brightness, and off. And it says if we hold it for 2 seconds, that'll turn on the SOS mode. So there we go. So in an emergency you would use this. My guess is the battery would last a lot longer in this mode. So next we have the smart sensor mode. It says press the smart sensor on off button and the top button sides will turn blue to confirm this mode. You can wave your hand in front of the headlamp to turn it on or off. It says first click is 100% lighting sensor, second click is off. Okay, so I'll hit this. So let's see if I can capture this. So that's on and off. Let's turn my light off here. So if you're working, say on a car or hiking or whatever, and you want to turn your light off, well, like if you want to talk to someone, so you could have this down at the trail and you need to turn to someone to talk to them, you wave your hand in front of this, it turns it off, you can look them in the eye and not blind them. And then when you look back down at the trail, you can wave your light here and turn it back on. And it would also save the battery life too. So that's a handy feature. If we click it again, it turns it off. So here's the specs down here. It says the material is plastic, the weight is 60 grams, the size is 5 by 3 by 3.6 centimeters, runtime is 3 to 15 hours, and charge time is 3 hours. Has a lithium polymer battery, a smart sensor, lightweight, USB rechargeable. So the run time varies a lot here, from 3 to 15 hours. So the shortest is likely to be the 100% white light, 3 hours. 50% runs for 6 hours, 20% runs for 15 hours, and the SOS it does not say, but it would probably run a very long time on that mode. And also the sensor mode would too. It runs at 100%, which would give you 3 hours of light, but if you're turning it on and off regularly, that would save your battery quite a bit. So the way I would use something like this, if I was around the house working on something, I would probably have it on the 100% mode. Say I'm working on the car or something and I want extra light because I want it as bright as possible. But if I'm camping, I would probably have it on the 20% or the 50% mode, especially at nighttime, because when you have that dimmer light, your eyes can adjust to it. You can still see things, but it's not going to hurt your night vision as much. So I would probably run at the lower amount, and then I would get more time out of this too. I also carry along the battery packs with me, and since this is rechargeable with USB, you can plug this into a battery pack and recharge it every day. Because I take that battery pack to charge my phone and other devices too. I have other USB flashlights and such. So that's a handy feature. So I'm going to shut all the lights off so we can get a good look at the cast of light here. So it is daytime, and there are some windows in my basement, but it's kind of darker out. So here's the light here. This is 100, 50, 20, and then hold it down for SOS. So next I'll shine it at a wall so you can kind of see the pattern of light. Okay, so here's a basement wall. I'm probably 3.5 feet away maybe. So there is the light. So you have kind of a bright spot in the middle and then a dimmer light around the perimeter. It's a very even light and it's a very even change between the middle spot and the outside. You don't have any like rings in this at all. Okay, so that was the Vnina USB rechargeable LED headlamp, and I think these are very nice to have around. I have some that take AAA batteries, and you put the new batteries in, they're bright, and then you use them for a little bit of time and they get dim. Then you kind of feel like you want to use up those batteries, you don't want to waste them, so you use it and then you just have a dim light until you can put new batteries in. With this using lithium batteries, you're going to have consistent bright light until the batteries run down, which is really nice. And then you can charge it up and you're back to where you are, and you don't have to throw money at batteries every other day. So I really like that. So if you have any questions about this light, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.